History 17. Greek Peloponnesian War. In the 5th century BCE, ancient Greece stood at the height of its brilliance. Its cities were filled with temples, markets, theaters, soldiers, sailors, and philosophers. But behind this world of beauty and ideas, a dangerous rivalry was growing. Two great powers stood face to face. Athens was like a whale, ruling the deep blue seas with its navy. Sparta was like an elephant, a heavy and unstoppable force on the land. At first, they had both fought against Persia, but after victory, friendship slowly turned into suspicion. Athens had become the leader of the Delian League, an alliance first created to protect Greek cities from Persia. Over time, however, many cities began to feel that this alliance had become an Athenian empire. Athens collected tribute, controlled sea routes, and used its powerful fleet to protect its interests. Its democracy, trade, art, and culture made it famous across the Greek world. But to Sparta and its allies, Athens looked too rich, too proud, and too dangerous. The stronger Athens became, the more Sparta feared losing its own place. The road to war was not caused by one single event. It was built slowly, through arguments, pressure, and fear. Disputes involving Corinth, Corcyra, Potidaea, and Megara pushed the Greek world closer to disaster. The Megarian decree, which blocked Megara from Athenian markets and ports, made tensions even worse. But the deeper cause was simple and powerful. Sparta feared the growing power of Athens. Thucydides, the great historian of the war, believed this fear was the real reason the conflict became unavoidable. Soon, Greece was ready to burn. In 431 BCE, the Peloponnesian War began. Spartan forces marched into Attica, the land around Athens, destroying farms and trying to force the Athenians into battle. But Pericles, the leader of Athens, had a different plan. Pericles had a bold idea. He used the long walls to turn Athens into an island on land. Even though Spartan soldiers were outside the gates, Athens could stay connected to the sea and the world through its port, Piraeus. It was a clever strategy, but it also brought danger. Because everyone was hiding behind the walls, Athens became overcrowded. Soon, the people faced an enemy more terrible than Sparta. A deadly plague entered the city and spread quickly through the packed streets. This made it easy for the disease to jump from house to house, killing thousands. Families suffered, soldiers weakened, and fear filled the homes of Athens. The plague damaged not only the body of Athens, but also its spirit. Yet the war continued, and the whole Greek world became trapped in a long and exhausting struggle. In 421 BCE, Athens and Sparta agreed to a temporary peace, called the Peace of Nicias. But the peace was fragile, like a thin wall built over deep cracks. The old fear and ambition did not disappear. Then Athens made one of its boldest and most dangerous decisions, the Sicilian expedition. Athens decided to gamble everything on a mission to Sicily. They sent their best ships and thousands of men far away from home. When they lost, they did not just lose a battle, they lost the heart of their empire. After the disaster in Sicily, Athens was badly weakened, but the war was still not over. Sparta learned an important lesson. To defeat Athens, it had to challenge Athens at sea. Sparta realized it could not win alone. It accepted Persian gold to build a fleet. This money financed a new navy, allowing the land warriors of Sparta to finally fight on the waves. In 405 BCE, at the Battle of Aegospotami, Lysander destroyed the Athenian fleet. Without its navy, Athens lost the very strength that had made it powerful. In 404 BCE, Athens surrendered. Its long walls were torn down, its empire was dismantled, and its fleet was reduced. Sparta became the leading power in Greece, but its victory did not bring lasting peace. Athens suffered humiliation, including the rule of the 30 tyrants, before democracy returned. In the long term, the war weakened the entire Greek world and prepared the way for future conquerors, including Philip of Macedon. The Peloponnesian War remains a powerful lesson when fear, pride, and ambition rule. Even great civilizations can destroy their own golden age.